Congratulations on making it to Burnout. These are the Burnout rules and demonstration video. For the Burnout course, we will be using the one and done system. So if you take a fall, your run is over. Basically, how this is going to work is that however far you make it, that's how many points you get. There will be touch points along the way, and this video will explain that. For certain obstacles that we will specify, you will be able to do certain skips, but when it comes to things like hooked cannonballs, you are not allowed to get a gigantic swing, lâcher, tap the final carabiner, and then collect all those points. You will only be able to collect points after you've established control. We will go over what those different control points look like. And then otherwise, in case you do make a mistake on this, I will tell you the words go back. Do not drop, because if you drop, your run will be done. Instead, undo the move and then just listen for what I'm telling you to do. I will try to help you get into the right direction as quickly and as accurately as possible. But any mistake you make is on you as the athlete. With that, let's get down to the Burnout rules. Oh, Caden, how long has it been since you've run a Burnout?
Jungle and a sea.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1 on you.
It's alright. Just keep the heart rate down. Nice. Watch out. Watch out. You want to chop? Alright. Let's go, dude.
Come on.
Come on, kid. Point. Point. Point.
All the points. Use the last
Come
one
on.
if you can.
Come on. Cheers. Yes, sir.
Too easy.
Nice, kid.
Good stuff. 3, 2, 1 on you. Porter, how long has it been since you've done a Burnout? NSC Finals. Let's go.
What's the take? You don't want to chop here?
Oh, yeah. Let's get it.
Oh.
She linked it.
You don't want to chop here? Let's go, Port.
Nice.
You're fine.
Like 5 more of these. You're good.
Nice, Port. Bill? Right here. Come on, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
To the red bar. You don't want to chalk here? What? Doing great. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on.
We're going to go over the different variations of 9U, 11U, and 13U. Starting with your first obstacle here, you're going to go across. You're allowed hands on the rings for this first obstacle. You're allowed to skip as many rings as you want, but your first touch point is here. So in the case that it's a string of holds like this, and you want to skip from one to the third one, as long as you have control on this one, you'll get the point for any points in between. But if you try to lâcher and then tap, you will not collect the points for that. So that's going to be true for all those types of obstacles. So like I said, you're going to go through. Yellow ring is the first point. For 9U, this banana hold will be here. You don't need to use it. The second point will be the ape hanger. From there, you're going to make your way through, hands only on the bar. Touching a lobster claw is your next point. Lobster claw is only in the rings. Lobster claw in this red ring is your next point. Hands are allowed on the trapeze. Hands only on the bar. That is your next touch point as well as your first chalk point. From there, hands are allowed on the different rings. Rings are allowed to go on the doorknobs and the hooks. Touching this hook with a ring will be your next point. Touching the next sky hook with a ring will be your next point. Touching the bar will be another point. This bar will be another point. Traversing through to get to this bar will be your next point as well as your next chalk point. When it comes to these poles, there's going to be certain poles that might be in the way a little bit. If you're bumping into them, that's fine, but no smearing, right? No pinching. If I think that you're smearing on it, I'll tell you to go back. And if you are, I think, resting on it, I might just call you out on the spot. We need to make sure that the competition is super fair and that nobody's getting an advantage by taking a rest on a bar. From there, this is currently the setup for 9U. 9U, female, you're allowed to place your hands anywhere on the X, the bar, the X, and the bar. Each hanging piece is another point, so point, 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 and then the trapeze bar is a point. For 11U male, it is going to be all replaced with X's, and it'll be cliff, cliff with the red X, cliff with the red X, trapeze bar. For 11U female, it'll be this, but cliffs, bar, cliffs, bar. 13U female and 13U male will have the same thing as 11U male. From there, this is your next chalk point. Hands are allowed on the cannonballs. This cannonball is your next touch point, not this one. The cannonballs may look different depending on your age group, but basically each cannonball, and in this case clamshell, but for some divisions, like I said, this will be a cannonball, is another point. To get to this red bar, which is your next point, this is your last chalk point of the course. From there, hands only on the rest of the cliffs, and depending on your age group, the dismount box will be moved further and further back. Each cliff on this line will be worth an additional point, right? So once again, if you lâcher, do a giant lâcher, tap out, you won't be collecting points. It'll only be if you control. So like theoretically, if you want to skip from the first to the fourth cliff, you can do that as long as you show control and then tap the next one, you'll still collect those points. So going through, the 9U female dismount will be about here after these 4 cliffs, and then dismount, hit your buzzer, that will be your final point. For the 9U males, it'll be these small red cliffs, dismount, hit buzzer, as well for 11U female. For 13U female, you are allowed as many of the cliffs as you want. This bar to get to your dismount. And then for 11U male and 13U male, this slot will be moved over, and you can use as many of them as you want. Hands are allowed in the slot in order to get to your dismount. The slot is not a point. The cliffhanger is a point. Good luck. Your time limit is 5 minutes.